It's time for a tune-up. Premier Heating and Air is offering summer tune-up specials for only $109. Need a new AC unit? Payments start as low as $89 a month. Less than perfect credit? No problem. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out here to Trinity Christian School. We've got head football coach Jed Marsh with us. Coach, how are we doing?
We're doing great. Had a great summer.
Yeah.
Guys are getting after it, ready to hit today, so we're fired up.
Let's go. So what's going on today? Tell me.
It's August 1st, so we get to put full pads on. We get to tackle, so I'm fired up about it.
Are your guys ready?
We're gonna find out in a couple of hours. We're gonna find out. I think they're antsy to hit somebody, and really looking forward to the end of the week where we can start hitting other people, do some scrimmages there. But we've been working all summer long, all off season long to hit somebody. Right. So might as well get it. Go ahead and start it.
Time to do it. Yeah. So let's talk about the summer. Take us all way back, and what have the Crusaders been doing throughout the summer?
We started off, with the type of school we are, type of program we are. Everybody's playing baseball, soccer, track, so we weren't able to have a spring. Sure. So we stayed in the weight room through that time, and so as soon as May hit, we got all our guys back together. We focused on, from the bottom up, building in the weight room, spent all the way until the 4th of July break, just getting that weight room. Because that's where we, I feel like we were weak last year. I feel like we got bullied around a little bit last year. So that's what we focused on. Our numbers shot up in every area of the lift. So I'm fired up about that. And then since the 4th of July break, we started turning into football. We're a completely different style team, offensively and defensively, just because of personnel. So we just started every day putting a little bit in. We're going to get good at a few things and, go after it.
For sure. Coach, talking about weight room, how important is that strength going to be for you guys this season?
Huge, because we're going to lean on that this year. Past 2 years, we threw the ball around, stayed on the outside, try to be focused on speed and throwing the ball. Now we actually got an O-line. We got a big O-line this year, first time in my several different backs. So we're gonna try to pound the ball, and defensively same thing. We're gonna try to funnel everything in and meet them in the backfield. So if we're not strong enough to do that for 4 quarters on both sides of the ball, we're not going to be very good.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I hear. Your line's going to be really your strength this year, especially that O-line. You talk about pounding the ball. How else are we going to see the offense change? Because, last year you were slinging that thing.
We threw the ball about 67% of the time, or at least caught a throw, and we scrambled around a good bit. So this year you're going to see a lot of different guys in the backfield, a lot of different guys getting at the quarterback position because, we don't have a true quarterback. We have running backs. We have a lot of them. A lot of fullbacks, a lot of tight end body size. So you see a lot of guys in the backfield running different stuff there, just behind our big front, trying to pound the ball.
Yes, it sounds like you need to, or you will have to get creative in the backfield. What are we going to see back there?
So you're going to see some single wing. We're taking it back to the day, single wing, some split back veer, some. We'll even stack it up, some I formation, something I've never got to run just because we didn't have the personnel to do it. I'm fired up about it.
Yeah, for sure. Who doesn't like that tough ground and pound football? That's awesome. Let's flip it to the defensive side of the ball. Now, obviously, a lot of your guys are going to be playing both sides, if not all of them. But what are we going to see defensively this year?
So I've been a 4-3 guy, in all my career, but this year we're switching to an odd front just because we're building from the ground up around Cameron Shepard, our nose guard. He's been a beast for us the past couple of years and really grown into that role of nose guard. He's about 6'4", 300 pounds, so we're going to lean on him in the middle, 2-gap, and then we're going to build around him, funnel everything in, have a few new different players on the edge that we're really excited about. Anthony Frank Swoji, he's coming in off the edge. You've seen him with basketball. He's about 6'5", 230, so he's loving coming off the edge. College coaches are loving him, so as soon as he learns this game, he's going to be dangerous, and he's built out like a DN.
Right, and you've got a few guys like AFW there who are coming in from other countries and things like that, and they're learning the game. How is that for you as a coach, trying to teach the basics of the game?
It's fun. It's just in a lot of ways, it's like coaching younger leagues. You got to teach everything. not because not because they're not great athletes, not because they're not smart. They just haven't done it. We have 3 players on our team that are not from the U.S., that didn't grow up watching football or playing football, but I've turned one. Isaiah Tolentino, he's going to be one of our 3 seniors. He's going to be a great offensive guard for us and a great defensive tackle, and he watched his first football game ever last year. So you have to teach things like, we can't grab the face mask and, different things about, watching the ball, stuff that you teach in the younger level.
Sure.
But they're all quick learners. They all want to learn because they love the game, because it's such a great game. I love football.
Yeah, no doubt, Coach. And throughout the summer, your guys really they build that bond, that chemistry, team chemistry. You need that. How have you seen that this summer?
I've really seen it all come together through football camp we had last week. I get the guys, they live on campus for about 4 days. Take their phones away, and they have to talk to each other. Stuff that's tough for high schoolers nowadays, but they love it. I've seen it grow together. We're real competitive, so that chippy nature showing up at practice. Got a lot of different brothers, siblings on the team, stuff like that. So there's a lot of chippiness and competitive. We're seeing stuff I haven't seen in the past with us. So it's fun to deal with, but it's all come together. Hopefully we're on the same side when we go on Friday nights.
That's right. Yeah. You can deal with the chippiness in practice if it's going to lead to a little aggressiveness on the
I agree. I'm all about it.
That's good stuff. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break. We're going to be right back with Coach. Y'all stay with us.
Hello, I'm Tyler Jackson, your sheriff candidate of 2024. I need you and everyone to help me in making our community stronger and safer for everybody. Also, we have our students going back to school this year. Let's keep them in mind as they travel to and from school. Let's make sure that we teach them about cell phones, to stay off their cell phone as they go to and from their destination, because their life matters. Let's collaborate together to ensure they have a safe and productive school year. Thank you, Tyler Jackson for Sheriff for 2024. God bless you.
Paid for by the committee to elect Tyler Jackson, Sheriff of Lawrence County.
The heat is on at Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales, and you'll find a great deal on a new set of wheels. From SUVs, trucks, cars, you name it, Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales has it. So come on in today and see TJ, Trey, Alan, Britt, or any of the friendly sales staff at Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales, where good deals and good people meet. Log on to DublinAutoSalesGA.com for more information, or just come see us at 606 East Jackson in Dublin. Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales. The heat is on, and it's time to get a great deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here in the Crusader Power Room. Been lifting some weights this year. And Coach, what year are you on? This will be
going to my 3rd year here at Trinity.
Year 3, okay. Talk about that. Just kind of learning. This is your first head coaching job,
yes,
right?
Sir.
So how's it been for you kind of learning? You're pretty settled in now coming in on year 3.
Yeah, I've been around a bunch of good football just growing up playing and at the college level. Been around good football, and it's, I came here, they had great football in the past, and they had a few down years the past few years, and some tough things they had to deal with as a program. So I really wanted to build from the ground up, because that's what we had.
Yeah.
And so I started with, let's get a weight room going from 6th grade up. Let's get focusing on everybody, and it's starting to pay off. Our 9th graders this year, much stronger. Our middle school football team this year, they're going to be dangerous out there. They're looking good, and that's building for the future. So some of our seniors that they haven't got to lift since they were 6th grader, like most schools.
Right.
They're starting to catch up now. We're seeing it on our weight charts where we're hitting in the max, and we're going to see it on the field this year.
Right.
That was where we focused on, just getting our guys strong enough to play this game. And then just loving the game and having some pride. Trinity. I've been here 3 years, and I fell in love with this school and this community and just all of Lawrence County. I fell in love with it. So getting that pride back here. We've won 4 state championships in football. Mm-hmm. We've had some great football in the past, and getting those guys believing about that, because I came in with some seniors that all through middle school they never won a game, and so getting that pride back, I think we've done it, and it showed with our turnout over the summer, and it's going to show with our success on the field this year.
Yeah, for sure. And you talk about the pride, that Crusader pride. That's something you need to give your guys, but it's something that really I think feeds off your fan base, your community. Yeah. How have you seen that in your time here?
One is everything I've ever, I ask for here, anything help I need, parents are all over it here. The community at Trinity is great. It's been easy, and I've had no issues or complaints. So that's been easy. That's helped my job as a first-year head coach a lot. But just seeing, especially last year when we won that opening game in overtime against Piedmont, I looked in the stand, and we had, several generations of Crusaders here cheering on. So I love that. And, doing the Crusader walk and seeing grandmas that went here and things like that. It's fun. It's fun. So we started getting a little rowdy, a little hyped, and especially last year just in all the sports, winning a state championship in track and in basketball and things like that. All the sports starting to feel that momentum build up, all that pride. And I'm fired up about it.
For sure, yeah. Things are heading in the right direction, athletically here. Coach, let's talk numbers, okay? How many guys do we have out there on the field?
24.
24.
24.
Okay, there we
So
go.
a little down from the past 2 years. We've been in the upper 20s, close to 30 the past 2 years. But this year we have a small senior class. So it's not like the program's going down or anything. We just have 3 seniors, where we've had 8 the past 2 years. So 3 seniors is led by Boots Vincent. He's going to be the one guy that's played the past 4 years, at least with me the past 3 years. He's going to lead the show, and then we have Isaiah. I mentioned him, come from the DR last year, and then we have Luke Bennett. Joined the team late last season, but grown to earn a starting role at linebacker. So he's fired up about all 3 of those seniors. And then my juniors are those guys I started with as freshman year. So we're starting to see if I'm a good coach or not. We're starting to see if this program's working, and I think it is.
Yeah, you got to have some excitement about this season, Coach. What can we expect this year from the Crusaders?
Hard-nosed football. We're going to hit hard. I think if we can learn that discipline part that we've been working in the weight room, if we can get that on the field, we're going to be in every ball game. And that's all I can ask out of these guys. It just takes a lot of work to go 4 quarters both sides of the football.
Yeah.
For a whole team to do that, it's a lot of work. Takes a lot of heart. And what we saw the past 2 years is, we came out with a good football team, but when injuries showed up, we went down. And this year, what I want to see is a team that's in every ball game. Yeah. And so I'm not going to talk about numbers, how many wins, win the season, but I want to see a team this year that's in every ball game, and that's going to turn into wins.
Right. You talk about you're pretty much your whole team's playing both ways the whole game. Man, how do you get your guys in game shape for that? That's a tough.
It starts in the weight room. Said that, but what's really helped us this year is we're centered around Christ and been around that. And our Bible verse this year is Matthew 22:37, and it's about being, having your heart, soul, and mind dedicated to Christ. Yeah. And so we started early in the year talking about that. If you're all in for this, it's going to go all out on the field and all that. And I've seen them buy into that verse, and I've seen them buy into the power of Christ, and that has turned in to effort everywhere. And so if I get that effort, I get them bought in. We have to run. We got to run every day. It's hot out there. We've been practicing later in the evenings. We got to do a ton of running just because they're going to go through that in a game. We got to hydrate, do the little things right. But I think first it's up here, And so seeing them buying into serving Christ and going all in there, it's showing up in the weight room. It's showing up on the field, and hopefully it shows up these Fridays. So I'm fired up.
Sure. Yeah, Coach, we want to win football games, but you hit on Matthew 22:37 there, right? Also trying to train up these young guys who are going to be men, into Christ followers, godly men. How else have you done that this summer?
Well, the game of football is built in a lot of ways to do that. Sure. And so, having respect for this game is the way I'm trying to do that, because they're going to go through tough things in life. So we put them through tough things. Right. I try to make it fun because this is a game, and but teaching these guys how to struggle, how to go through things that are tough, and to respond in a way that's beneficial is what this game teaches, and why I love this game so much. And so that's what we've been doing. Hopefully I'm modeling it right, and other coaches are modeling it right, and those things. That's what I try to do. But just through pushing them hard and teaching them how to go through tough things and where to lean into God's word and lean into things like that. And and working hard. They're all gonna be employees soon. All these things, things that we need in this community. So we've been encouraging that, and I've seen it, and I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud to coach these Crusaders. I love these guys.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. Hey, we'll take one more break. Stay with us.
Hey, I'm TJ Schuler with Myers Equipment Supply. Come see us for all your sales and service needs. We do lawn and garden. We sell Gravely lawnmowers. We sell Echo handheld equipment. Pretty much a one-stop shop for your lawn care needs. We also do Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides, and we got plenty of them. We service all the brands that we sell, of course, and we actually are now starting to service other brands that we don't sell. We are located at 301 North Jefferson Street, and our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5:30, and then Saturdays from 9 to 12.
David sells cars well at Dublin Nissan.
Scott sells cars well at Dublin Nissan.
Dylan sells cars well at Dublin Nissan.
We do cars well every day at Dublin Nissan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Trinity Christian School. Head coach Jed Marsh still with us. Coach, we hit on the 3 seniors. Let's highlight them again and specifically talk about these guys.
Boots Vincent Jr., son of one of our coaches. He's been here. Undersized guy, but he was all region last year. He's, a little skinny dude, but he's been in the weight room getting a little bigger, and not afraid to hit anybody. So he was second in our team in tackles, first in our team in pass breakups, and a weapon on the offense. So he's led the team in his work ethic, the past few years. So I can't wait to see it this year. I mentioned Isaiah Tolentino. Yep. He is going to be a guard for us and loves to work hard. He grew up in a tough, great family but tough situation in the Dominican Republic, and he's just yes sir to everything and works hard. Easiest kid to coach there is, and so and it's starting to show up with a little bit of aggression. Last year he had the athletic, he had the strength. But he didn't know how to bring. He played baseball there, but he has to hit somebody in front of you. It's starting to show up now, and so we're going to lean on him on one of our. Okay, we good. All right, we're going to lean on him on the O line and D line, and then Luke Bennett. Okay. Good linebacker for us, fun kid to be around. And then a few other guys that are going to be key for us is Jamie Deacle. He's going to take over that quarterback role. It was our running back last year, so seeing him.
So he's going to be the main guy taking your snaps?
Yeah, right now he's the main guy, but we have, like I said, you're going to see multiple ones in a game.
Got you. Going back to Isaiah, man, like you say, he's got the athleticism. If he connects it with a little aggression, a little football IQ, he can definitely be a piece of it.
Yeah, he's growing. I mean, every Saturday we watch football together and those things. So he's learning the football IQ, and I mean, he's putting up high numbers in the weight room. Has that court never lifted weights before, and that's having a whole off season doing that. Really seen that, and hopefully it's going to show up on the baseball field too. He loves that.
That's awesome. Coach, let's look at a timeline. All right, so pads are on today. Mm-hmm. When are we on the Cleve game time?
All right, so pads are on today. This Friday we do like a combined scrimmage with a few different teams in the GIA. So it's going to be at Mount DeSales. A little bit of pop in there, and then the 11th, first day of school at the field, we're going to have our first scrimmage against Robert Toombs. And after that, we go to Piedmont, week 1 of the actual season, on the road for game 1, and then we're back home against Gatewood. That's to be our first home opener game. So that will be, what's that?
24th, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. There we go.
24th. 24th will be first. Yeah, we're looking at, what'd you say, Robert Toombs?
Robert Toombs scrimmage.
Yeah,
yes,
that's the
11th.
11th, and that's here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's mark that one. August 11th. It'll be right here on the Cleve. Trinity Christian, Robert Toombs. Got to come out and support the guys. See what the Crusaders are offering this year.
What we've been working for.
There we go. And then regular season, you away at Piedmont.
Away at Piedmont, the 18th, week 1, and then week 2 we're home against Gatewood.
Now Gatewood's usually pretty tough.
Yeah, they've been a rival in all sports for us. Coach Ratliff is a very good coach, and the players grow up playing each other since junior pro. So it's a fun team to play against, and I'm looking forward to it because they're a more power running team too.
Yeah,
so
cool.
it'd be a lot of running the ball. We'll see who can pass it.
Oh, you got to come out for that one. It's going to be a hard-nosed football rivalry game. Gatewood Trinity, 24th. Is that right? We're going to call it the 24th.
Yeah, let's check on it first.
We'll check it. You check Max Preps. We're going to say August 24th is here against Gatewood. Come on out. Robert Toombs scrimmage. Trinity Crusaders are bringing it this year. Coach, appreciate it. We're going to be rooting you on this year.
Thank you. Appreciate
yes,
it.
sir.
Hi, I'm Tom Domney, W. Nelson Company. We're a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry. We're able to answer your questions and are ready to help you get the parts and equipment you need. At W. Nelson, our goal is long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. Our showroom is complete with the latest styles and fixtures. Stop by and see us at 507 Airport Road or give us a call at 478-272-3585. That's W. Nelson.